YouTube. What's the big old deal, man? This is y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy. And we back cracking with another one. Hey, man. This right here, it just went federal, man. They saying Allstar JR, man, then turned this into a self-defense to attempted murder on their ass, boy. So I want to see how many Detroit alumni is going to stand up for their fellow mate, Allstar JR. No, don't give me that shit, niggas. Detroit versus everybody. I want to see the whole Detroit at that court trial, baby. Yeah, because I'm talking shit, and y'all niggas gonna be swallowing spit fucking with me. Anyway, let's get to these clips. I got some clips before we put out the content. Y'all know how we do it over here, man. We don't hold hands and kick cans, so let's get to this shit. Get up with me if you getting up there. Let's go. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go.
JR was really in there having the time of his life. Just imagine you getting jumped. These niggas trying to take your chain. A blick magically fall in your lap. These niggas must think shit sweet. I'ma show them who cookie. You start blowing and get a couple niggas up off you. Boom, boom, boom. You get a shell. You get a shell. You come too. You see J. Prince Jr. closing the elevator door. So you turn around. You see one of these niggas. You walk back up on them. Oh, you one of them hoe-ass niggas. Boom, 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 boom. You hear a click. Damn, this motherfucker must be empty. Petty-ass pistol. You smack that nigga with it. Then spit on him. Grab your phone up off the floor. Check to see if you got any missed calls. Nope. You walk up to the window. You see J. Prince Jr. running up the street. Damn, nigga, your car back there. And didn't I see you walk in with this nigga? Fuck it. You get to thinking, my baby mama fuck with a hoe ass nigga. But hey, at least they ain't getting my watch.
Hey, you know, another thing about that, though, it was just like, what you run for, nigga? What did you run for? You know that these YNs have nothing to do with this shit. You see what I'm saying, nigga? You supposed to stay there, wait till the ambulance came to make sure that these dudes get the medical attention that they need. You see what I'm saying? Like, that was some whole crime shit. I mean, that was some whole shit that J. Prince Jr. did. I ain't gonna lie, gang.
And they trying to rule out self-defense. The feds arrested Allstar JR. And they trying to rule out self-defense, revealing that Allstar came back minutes later to try to finish the job, but ran out of ammunition. John Wick, I don't know what type of lead pose, dog. John Wick, I don't know what had behind.
Yeah, oh, we got music in there. I can't play that. All right, on to the next one. Let's go.
Write this shit down, take a picture, record it, screen save it. I don't give a fuck. And it's gonna go exactly like this, and I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna go. Them people went booked Junior, Allstar Junior, because they know for a fact in their hearts and their minds, this nigga gonna tell on Prince, and this nigga gonna tell on Ben and them. Yeah, he ain't gonna go to jail, and they done tried to do whatever. Niggas, how this gonna go?
I mean, that makes more sense than anything, because you gotta understand something, bro. Right? They've been trying to tie Rap-A-Lot and mob ties to a RICO case, and they finally got their shot. But that's not even the real situation. They need Allstar JR to say exactly what happened. If he don't say nothing, right? Because everybody's saying, oh, he from the east side, he been to prison, he a gangster, so he know how to keep a zip lip. So he shouldn't have to say nothing. Because by him saying anything is a form of snitching. If he tell what happened, what took place, let them people do their job. I don't know nothing. Hey, y'all seen it all on camera. I don't got nothing else to say. You see what I'm saying? That's the way it's supposed to play out. Now, if he go ahead and he get in that interrogation room and he give them people what they're looking for, then he's bad peoples. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, he did this shit for attention. He did all of this shit for attention. So, you know, you have 5 minutes of fame. This is going to determine what kind of real, you know, Detroit nigga he is, man. Me personally, like I said, I like his music, but I like I'm Cash Paid. Cash Paid, that nigga can rap. That's the face of Detroit when it comes to this rap game right now. That's just my personal opinion. I've been, you know, Snap Dogg put me on that nigga, man. I've been watching Snap Dogg and shit, and I introduced, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm cash paid, been around, but I got hip to him through Snapdog. But yeah, man, Allstar JR career nigga is over, bro. It's over. What you gonna do? Ain't no nigga in Detroit go fuck with you after them statements. If you give up any statements, bro, come on, man. They go try to big meet your ass around here, bro. Let's go.
You can mark my words. You can write this shit down, take a picture, record it, screen save it. I don't give a fuck. And it's going to go exactly like this, and I'm going to tell you how it's going to go. Them people went booked Junior, All-Star Junior, because they know for a fact in their hearts and their minds, this nigga going to tell on Prince, and this nigga going to tell on Ben and them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he ain't going to go to jail, and they done tried to do whatever they tried to do. We going to get this statement saying them niggas came down there to rob him. That's why he took that gun. And they going to try to RICO all them niggas. They going to try to RICO them niggas. I don't want that shit to happen. I don't hate that shit. I would hate.
Now y'all see. Now this is why, because look, NBA Ben10 and them said, nah, nigga, like they willing to take their little time. They gonna take their lick. You see what I'm saying? They know the greater objective than to act them like, oh, I went and did that for them. Now, if NBA Ben10 and Daddy and Ron say, nah, them niggas, nah, man, you know, shit, nigga, you know, he was mad dog, whatever. It happened, right? He dismissed Jay Prince having anything to do with it. All it takes, because y'all remember Allstar JR was saying that, you know, Jay Prince Jr. sent his flunkies. He already told on a rap song that, oh, you know, Jay Prince, because the times that he's fucking his baby mama. This is why I say this nigga was talking too much. Like, nigga, you already got your accolades, nigga. Niggas tried to get up with you, and nigga, you got the better hand, nigga, and you John Wick some shit, defending yourself. But then you double back and start rapping about that shit. You did detail. Talk about how you stood over it, nigga. Nigga, it went from self-defense to attempted murder. Look, bro, you can only shoot 3 to 5 times to make sure that that person does not have a weapon. Your life is not in danger. The moment they're down on the ground, you don't get to finish them, nigga. That's not how it works in the United States of America. So right now they not filing that charge. They trying to, you know how they go come in, man. They go come in mid. You see what I'm saying? They trying to see what he's standing on. They didn't already analyze all his music videos, his interviews, and all that shit. I'm pretty sure they know that this nigga's probably gonna give him a hard time. He's not about to be singing like Jodeci. So, you know, and if he don't cooperate, nigga, what you did to NBA Ben10, they're gonna cook you, sir. Yeah, nigga. And what you gonna do? You see what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you gonna go out like a rider? You see what I'm saying? And you know, because these days, these niggas are, you know, these niggas that give up somebody just to come home. Back in the day, nigga knew what they stood on. Nigga, if you took it there, nigga, you got caught for it, nigga. Hey, I'm gonna ride it out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna forever be that nigga. Cause I ain't switching up on the game. But this nigga, you know what I'm saying? He like to have money and shit. You know, some of these niggas think money is just so important, where, you know, they just trying to get out so they can get some more money because they think that money is going to fix everything. This can't fix that reputation. Detroit don't look like no city where they just go embrace a nigga, you know what I'm saying, who did some gangster shit and fold it at the end of the day. So what y'all think he gonna do? You think he gonna snitch just to get out, just to continue his new career? Because if he get out, you know what I'm saying, snitch, he might have a little bit of motion. But niggas is gonna call that nigga a rat because they want to get Jay Prince. You already told on that rap song that Jay Prince sent them 2 niggas at you because he was fucking your baby mama. That's motive right there. Let's go.
For that shit to happen. But man, if I'm being a real nigga, man, lawyer up, gang. It's finna get real around this bitch. Y'all finna see some shit. Because all they got to do is say, this affiliate and this person or whatever was here at the same time, doing this at the same time. That's why they didn't go for Ben. Talking about that's why they didn't go for Junior. Talking about our Junior. That's why they didn't do that. Because they know. We don't want that. We want this nigga to go in this federal courtroom and say, y'all tried to come rob him for his chain on paperwork. That's what they on. Either he finna go do this time for this felon in possession of gun case, or this nigga finna tell us y'all came and tried to rob him and he had to take a gun from y'all to save his own life. It's gonna be one of the two. And if he do that, it's gonna get real ugly around this bitch, bro. It's gonna get ugly, bro.
All right. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. This shit is getting ugly already.
you're loud and wrong, this is what it sounds like.
Everybody want my comments on this whole shit. Because they see the feds when it got all wild stuff. You know what I'm saying? Tell y'all how this gonna go. You can mark my words. You can write this down, take a picture, record it, screen save it. I don't give a fuck. And it's gonna go exactly like this. And I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna go. Them people went booked Junior, Allstar JR, because they know for a fact in their hearts and their minds, nigga gonna tell on Prince. And this gonna tell on Ben and them. Yeah, he ain't gonna go to jail and they done tried to do whatever they tried to do. We gonna get this statement saying them niggas came down there to rob him. That's why he took that gun. And they gonna try to RICO all of them. They gonna try to RICO them. Don't want that shit to happen. I don't hate that shit. I would hate for that shit to happen. But man, if I'm being a real man, lawyer up, gang. This finna get real around this bitch. I'm finna see some shit. Because all they got to do is say, this affiliate and this person or whatever was here at the same time, doing this at the same time. That's why they didn't go for Ben. Talking about that's why they didn't go for Junior. Talking about our Junior. That's why they didn't do that. Because they know. We don't want that. We want to go in this federal courtroom and say, y'all tried to come rob him for his chain on paperwork. That's what they own. Either he finna go do this time for this felon in possession of gun case, or this nigga finna tell us y'all came and tried to rob him and he had to take a gun from y'all to save his own life. This gonna be one of the two. And if he do that, it's gonna get real ugly around this bitch, bro. It's gonna get ugly, bro.
If you ever wish payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's a banking app called Current with a bunch of useful features. And one of the main ones lets you access up to $750 of your paychecks. What the hell is going on? Let me help you out, Cartel Bo. You didn't read nothing. You didn't watch a freaking interview. You didn't do any research. You didn't read anything. The interview that the cop gave the night of described everything. It's all in the freaking paperwork. Here, let me help you out, bro, because I think y'all just supremely afraid of mob ties, or you know what? Houston gonna rock with Houston, and that's cool too. If you're gonna say I'm from Houston, I'm only gonna rock with Houston, this so be it. But I'll let 1090 Jake do it because he got the music and all that. Roll it.
Drag JR to the elevator. Ben10 can be seen attempting to take JR's chain alongside an unidentified suspect named John Doe number 3. John Doe number 3 would actually snatch the chain, running out of the restaurant as Dead End Ron was able to remove JR's watch from his wrist. JR was apparently beating on Ben10 when they began jumping him and a gun falls to the ground. Well, JR fell next to the gun, took control of it, and Ben10 was the first to be shot, immediately collapsing to the floor, initially on his side before rolling onto his back as everyone runs off on him. From the sounds of it, the first shot that hit Ben10 paralyzed him. JR would follow the crowd, firing after them. He then went back to Ben10, standing over him before shooting him again. He tried to keep firing, but the gun was out of ammo, so instead he pistol whipped him.
Bruh, that's nigga, look, it is no longer self-defense after that. I don't care how you cut that. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is, though? that nigga, y'all, did y'all see how them niggas was hitting that nigga head, nigga? Like, boop, boop. And nigga, but he was holding on to that jury. That's what it was, nigga. He was not letting these niggas, you know, I said, nigga, my mama gave me that chance. He was not giving up that jury whatsoever. Not letting no little YNs take no. I mean, if I was to, you know, eyeball that shit, nigga, that jury, nigga, that nigga probably had a cool little 80, 90 ball on him. You see what I'm saying? The watch go for probably a 60 or a 75. Come on, nigga, he ain't going out like that. Nigga, you know, at the end of the day, believe it or not, majority of the niggas who work hard to get these type of accolades or these trophies with diamonds and jewelry, these niggas that die for that shit. Niggas don't got no nigga $180,000 to go invest in jewelry again. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't just coming up out of that. And you better be with it, because the moment that a nigga sense that, nigga, you nervous trying to rob me or some shit, and a nigga read that shit, oh, it's over for you. It's over. Nigga go get up with you and put you in a dookie bag or something, nigga. So yeah, I get that. But what he did was, nigga, you ran after this nigga, boop, 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 trying to give it to J. Prince Jr., thinking that he sent them niggas, allegedly, right? End up hitting dead end Ron. Boom, blew off one of that nigga pinkies and shit. He took it like a gangster. That nigga like, man, that's a little pinky. Now it'll grow back. I ain't worried about that shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm like, damn, nigga, like what went off in that nigga head to look, bro, they backs was turned. It's no way you can say this is self-defense at this point. Like that ship already left. Once you shot Ben10, he was down, and them niggas ran. You was not in any danger. There was no danger whatsoever. You was just mad that them niggas took your shit, and you was willing to kill somebody behind your jury. And they go play that shit, bro. It's so many ways they could play that shit, bro. He's so far past self-defense. I mean, I think we all knew that shit, but at the same time, gang, nah, you can't stand over somebody once they're already down and they collapse. He's paralyzed at this point. You know what I'm saying? You admitted to hitting that nigga in the head with the gun, spitting on that nigga. Come on, you tried to finish him. You shot that nigga in his neck at close point blank range. That's not self-defense, gang.
And spit on him. JR can be seen on video wiping off the gun before placing it behind a hostess stand and leaving the scene. Records would show Ben10 has no sensation in his legs, meaning he's paralyzed from the waist down. Dead End Ron would also have to get a finger amputated, and the arteries in his legs were destroyed by bullets. A bystander was also shot in the ass, suffering non-life-threatening injuries. Following the shooting, JR would take to Instagram posting pictures.
Oh, that's 3 people. He's cooked, sir. He's cooked. How do you explain that part right there? Nah, nigga. Oh, no, sir. He's gonna have to give up some information. He's gonna have to explain exactly what happened. He's gonna have to tell. It's either you or them. It's either you or them. Right now, you the hottest thing coming out of Detroit right now. You know what I'm saying? And what Detroit is saying is Detroit versus everybody. So if he rap, you know, I guess they'll take him back. You know what I'm saying? But shit, right now, he's in a hard situation.
Of himself inside a famous Detroit jewelry store while wearing a shirt that says, "Unplug that bitch ass ninja." JR would caption the post stating, "Had to shoot to the D and get new ice because my man's Ben10 took some of my stuff to the hospital with him." He'd even hashtag Junior closed the elevator on Ron, claiming J Prince Jr. left Ron for dead. He'd also hashtag OG3 left them after 3 can be seen being pulled away from the fight before gunshots rang out. Another post would state, "Thought he was mob ties till I shot his ass a few times." So JR was publicly stating that he shot Ben10 and Dead End Ron. There was no shying away from it. He was flat out standing on it. He'd even state Ben actually got some of his jewelry, but again, this whole crime was captured on camera, and police at the scene were the first to report they were attempting to snatch his chains.
Dude name is Mr. Keymaker, so shout out to him. This guy wrote out this because I thought it was imperative that we understood the law. The law basically says that, hey, bro, it's like 922GA1, and it says felon can't be in possession of a firearm. Now, if you don't know the background of the freaking officer, the officer / fed who did this, who did the complaint, he basically was a lawyer first, did NYPD, then joined the feds, and basically that's what he did, right? So that's why the statute on that, what he used was a provision that says no matter what the freaking feds say with their law, that you can't have no damn firearm, even if you are protecting yourself. That's as it reads. But it's funny, he say this. He say, yo, I got some Allstar JR law. We should be able to beat both of them. If you want the info, let me know. Beat both Fed charges under statutes like 18 USC 922G from the Gun Control Act of 1968. A felon cannot possess a firearm at all, even briefly. Normally, even a few seconds of possession is enough. Then it says the narrow exception, self-defense / necessity. Federal courts do allow a limited defense in extreme situations. The leading case often cited is United States versus Delvino. I'm going to look into that too. To succeed, the defendant generally has to prove something like 1, immediate unlawful threat of death or serious injury. 2, no reasonable legal alternative, ergo, no chance to safely retrieve or call for help. That right there is directly right there. That's going to work. 3, direct connection between grabbing the gun and stopping that threat. That works itself out too. 4, possession lasted only as long as absolutely necessary. And he goes on to say that part is critical. If he was attacked by multiple armed people, which shit is going to look like that, a gun fell and he grabbed it he grabbed it only to stop an imminent attack and then immediately got rid of it, dropped off, handed it to the police, etc. Then yes, that can be a viable defense. Where people get tripped up, courts are strict. The defense usually fails if he keeps the gun after the threat ends. Even minutes can matter. He leaves the scene with it. Prosecutors argue he had another option: escape, lock himself in. The threat wasn't clearly immediate and unavoidable. Even in the sympathetic situations, juries don't always accept the defense. He either knew the law well or he got lucky because he followed the parameters to a T, even down to not leaving the firearm. Now, I'm going to say why I believe he left the firearm, because 1, it wasn't his. And some of y'all going to say, nah, Nash, the feds are saying it's his. The feds, bro, they watched the video. Read the report. What do you mean, Nash? We heard you read the report with your boring ass voice, bro. Cool. So if you read the report well, the report states he shot the gun all these times and then came back to finish off Ben10, and they got mad because the slide stuck, which in my opinion, I think he thought he had more bullets in there because he could not have known the magazine, how much it covered. See, I know everything that I carry has at least 17 in it. Well, at least 15 in it. So all my guns gonna have no less than 15 shots. I know I'm like the equalizer. I'm gonna click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's it. He didn't know. That's why he got pissed off and spit on him. But it's going to be more interesting because we caught academics in a lie, OG3 in a lie, Ben10 in a lie, and god dang, what's Buddy's name? James Prince Jr. in a lie. And we'll drop that tomorrow because the algorithms ain't gonna push it this late. But bruh, hell no. Cartel Bo, you dead ass wrong. And y'all foul for trying to put a snitch jacket on that man when all he did was defend himself. If y'all scared of mob ties, just say that. If it's just a Houston thing, then say that. I think y'all throw it up like this. I don't know. I don't know how the hell y'all throw it up. That's cool, bro. Like, hey, I'm from Houston. I'm not going against Houston. We all can accept that. Don't do no shit like Boosie where you like a goddamn photo and then put happy emojis and all this shit that somebody got arrested and then lie and say, you know what, we'll cover that on the Reloaded channel. But y'all, let me know y'all thoughts on this one. We are 15K away for the giveaway, so make sure you subscribe today and comment on every video.
All right.
And another thing, let me get you niggas together right quick, because the story is changing. The order of events are changing. First of all, when these niggas first all, Allstar JR ain't talk to no motherfucking police. They talk to his lawyer only. The reason why they picked up JR is because these whole ass niggas who sit in that hospital.
Fuck, hold on, y'all. 1 second, here we go.
And another thing, let me get you niggas together right quick, because the story is changing. The order of events are changing. First of all, when these niggas first all, Allstar JR ain't talk to no motherfucking police. They talk to his lawyer only. The reason why they picked up JR is because these whole ass niggas who sit in that hospital fucked up, shot up, beat up, paralyzed, sitting in that motherfucking getting manicures and pedicures, them bitch ass niggas and sitting there and made a motherfucking statement. That's what's most likely to have happened. They ain't talk to JR. They only talk to JR's lawyer. That's number one. Right? And now it's a whole new switch. I want y'all niggas to sit back and peep how these niggas playing. Now, academics who's obviously working on a campaign to restore these niggas' public image and to restore the public perception of these niggas. Because academics said when he first started reporting what he had got directly from Ben10 and OG3, academics said they said JR was capping. They was mad about JR lying, that JR never stood over them, that JR never spit on them, that JR was on his back and he was firing wildly from the ground. And now that the people are coming out to disprove what they told academics, I ain't gonna say academics no liar. I'm gonna say now that the story is coming out that actually disproves what the fuck academics said that them NBA bitch ass niggas said to him. Now they switching the narrative. Oh, now it's the feds want to talk to JR because no, nigga, the feds want to talk to JR because they haven't had the opportunity. Law enforcement, whether it's state, local, or federal, wants to talk to JR because these bitch ass niggas sitting down in that motherfucking hospital all fucked up and beat up. Pop, lock, and drop it. Pop, lock, and drop it ass niggas. Them whole ass niggas sitting in the hospital talking. You mean to tell me law enforcement ain't questioning the niggas? Based on the video footage of what we seen, they were the aggressors. They were the attackers. And what happened to them appears to be justifiable retribution based on the level of aggression they was attacking JR with. That's what's most likely to have happened. That's number 2. Number 3, hey, academics, you said that you talked to them and you got the whole story, but that you wasn't going to spoil it because you wanted them niggas to get some money from interviews. You wanted them niggas to get paid for their story. So you're not going to say too much and they only talk to you. Sort of like what happened with me and JR, right? Okay, so the story was, oh, he lying. Listen, what happened was, JR didn't make no statement, right? He made some YouTube YouTube videos, and he made a couple of posts on motherfucking Instagram, and he made a couple of songs. So all these niggas did was just sit back and listen to what he said on the songs, and they listened to what he said in the story post he made, and they just watched all the media.
Bro, cut the cap, nigga. Dog face, you a dog fucking face lie, nigga. He was making statements in that fucking rap song. What the hell is you talking about? You told a story, nigga. Man, come on, you acting. I get it, bro. He's in jail. It's no need for you to pretend like you really riding for that nigga. He was just a play to you, bro. He was nothing less but a play. You didn't know JR like that. Y'all, come on, bro. This was a play. You look, right now you can run around and do all these interviews, but that nigga made a statement in that motherfucking rap song, nigga. Mob Untied, nigga, he told it all. Come on, gang. We ain't gonna pretend like that nigga was not talking, like what he did was justified. Fuck all that. Ain't no suckers out here. Let's go.
And their responses through academics, it's just been a reactionary response based on what they heard JR say. It ain't even no new information. All they did was deny everything that happened. That's all they did. Oh, he ain't spit on me. He lying. He was getting beat up. He was just firing wildly and indiscriminately from the ground. Now the pictures come out. I told y'all just to relax and be cool. Now the pictures coming out showing JR standing over this bitch ass nigga, right? And giving it to him. Niggas will talk about angles and trajectory, and from a CSI perspective, this couldn't have happened, that couldn't have happened, and this ain't what they blah 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 and blah blah blah. Now we know it's not true. Now we know all the shit they.
Man, you know what? I remember when he did that the interview with Street Stars. It was like he wasn't even talking like he had any problems with you know, 4K Trey and them. Now they bitch ass niggas. They all that shit. You know, I find it. First of all, and not to deviate, but I just told y'all the other day how them niggas get down in Baton Rouge, right? Y'all seen the news? I don't know if everybody's seen it. Some little young dummy went inside the mall in Louisiana and was busting at his ops and shot damn near everybody in the fucking mall. Nigga had no mask on, none of that shit. And I literally just said that because I believe it was some of my good peoples from Detroit saying, no, nigga, ain't nobody scared no country bunking Baton Rouge ass. Nigga, them niggas ain't cut like us and they ain't like that. And I'm like, them niggas retarded, nigga. Them niggas is demon babies. Them whoever that's pushing their ass out they motherfucking VJ. Man, these little niggas is coming out, nigga, with motherfucking Dracos and 7.62s and 5.56s and all that crazy shit. These niggas they running up in malls, hospitals, no mask on, nigga, and they go gun your ass down, bro. Them niggas is just different. Now, I have not been to Detroit. I just been around a lot of Detroit niggas, and they just as gangster. I would never take nothing from Detroit, but them niggas from Detroit, they like to get money. Them niggas is killers and shit, but they more fashionable. You know what I'm saying? These Baton Rouge niggas, these niggas they don't give a fuck about no fashion, no designer, no Cartiers, none of that shit. Them niggas, if they want you, they coming to get you. It don't matter if you in a church house, nigga, they coming. And I don't need nobody from Detroit. Nigga, we do the same thing too. All right, cool, nigga. But let me see that shit then, because right now, 8 people are shot, 1 person is dead. And I literally just said how that shit happened in the mall. Let's go. Shout out to all my Detroit niggas anyway, man. Let's get it.
Was trying to tell the public is not true. Them niggas just simply sitting back, or they sat back and they watched and they listened to everything we're saying, and they crafted their response. It's like a 3rd grade elementary approach to this shit. They crafted their response based on what they had heard, based on the information that was put out to the public up to that point. Them niggas ain't gave us no truth. Don't forget, this nigga said he never got stood over. He never got spit on. He never got handled like that. They were saying he was getting beat up so bad. It was a public relation campaign. Now the public relation.
Man, listen, I don't think Dogface get it. Of course they're going to deny that shit, bro. You will want to deny that. What niggas go get on here and say, yeah, if he said that them niggas, he spit on them and beat on them, that's snitching. Why y'all don't get that? NBA Ben10 could not say what he actually did to him, because if he would have admitted that shit, that's telling. You see what I'm saying? He actually did that nigga a favor by saying none of that shit happened. All that shit was cap. JR, on the other hand, was bragging about this shit. You bragged about standing over that nigga. You bragged about spitting on that nigga. He was no longer a threat. So it went from self-defense to whatever they want to call that shit. You see what I'm saying? Let's see how Allstar JR get out of this shit, man. And all I'm gonna say is this, bro. It's an unfortunate situation. NBA Ben10 and them had no motherfucking business trying to put their hands on that motherfucking man when he was in that restaurant minding his own business. I'ma always stand on that. Allstar JR did what he did. Nigga, he defended himself like a man. Can't nobody be fake and act like, nigga, you can't support what he did. Even if you fuck with Ben10 or 4K Trade, nigga, y'all niggas know Ben10 and them was wrong for what they did. And them niggas took it for what it is. They some gangsters. They want to do some gangster shit, and nigga, they got their ass wet up. Don't ever get this shit confused. I'm not taking Ben10's side or none of that shit. I'm just calling it the good, the bad, the ugly, and the truth. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I get it. You know, Dogface on some cleanup shit. You can't clean up this shit right here, man. It's shit everywhere. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga, niggas dog crumbs everywhere, bro. Like, the nigga was messy. You ain't said nothing about where JR went wrong at. JR went wrong for saying all that shit in them songs. You know what I'm saying? Then a text message, putting all that shit out on the internet. Man, them boys finna come get up with you, nigga. I get it, nigga. Hey, I like Detroit music, and hey, Detroit got some bad bitches. But nigga, don't think Detroit that motherfucking hardware. The motherfucking Elroy's is not finna come get up with you, nigga. Hell, motherfucking no, nigga. Yeah, nigga, all right, motherfucking make a motherfucking what's some hot dogs y'all niggas be eating up there? Coney Island, chili cheese dogs. Yeah, nigga make a glizzy out your motherfucking ass playing with them people. Boy, that's the state of Texas. Hell yeah, nigga. All right, nigga, they finna do the rodeo on that nigga. All right, boy. I want to see Dogface at that motherfucking court dates and hearings, standing out there saying free JR. I want to see that shit. I don't want to see y'all ass doing all these motherfucking interviews and JR this, JR that. Nigga, shut up. Nigga, do something. No, I'm just fucking with it, man. I actually like Dogface. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Let's go.
Campaign has turned to some motherfucking police investigation shit. Because if you telling me that the feds want to talk to JR, they want to get his version of the story, and according to Cartel Bo, oh yeah, the feds, they know he gonna tell. No, they ain't what the fuck they know, nigga. The feds don't know a motherfucking thing. The feds want a motherfucker to tell. Don't forget, he never made no motherfucking statement. He got the fuck on, nigga. The only niggas who've been up under the federal watch, up under the police thumb, is them NBA niggas. They're the only niggas who've been talking to the motherfucking police.
Oh my God. See that? Boy, that nigga Dogface. Them niggas just want to talk to the police. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, that nigga Dogface, boy. That nigga is a good publicist. That nigga is a publicist, y'all. Hold on. Give this nigga Dogface a round of applause, gang. Yeah, nah, That nigga right there, boy. That nigga, boy, he's damage control. National News 1985, Detroit, McDonald's shot up 11 people. Hit 1980. Man, get 1985, nigga. Wait, nigga, man, we ain't talking about, man, look. 1985, the motherfucker is 40 now. We ain't, nah, nigga. We talking about some shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Where it's technology and it's cameras and all that shit. Don't pull up no 1985 and shit. Nigga, 11 niggas got shot. Man, fuck out of here with that shit, man. Detroit got killers, nigga. I think when I say shit, niggas be in they feeling. I fuck with Detroit. I'm just not no kiss ass nigga like a nigga can't say nothing up and down about whatever. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Detroit. But at the end of the day, all I was saying was shit, nigga. I ain't been seeing no niggas run up in the motherfucking hospital, shoot the doctor, the nurse, and kill the op at the same time. Them niggas in Louisiana doing that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no niggas shot the doctor for helping the op. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But nah, man, I fuck with Detroit, bro. Like I said, man. It's content, man. A lot of you niggas be sensitive and you can't say nothing about nothing. A nigga want to fight you on every fucking word. But right now, man, we living in a time where everything is televised. Everything we do is televised, gang. We got too many tough niggas out here. Bottom line is this, bro. We're living in a world where everybody's so fucking tough, like all fucking day long. Like you don't have the capacity to have just you know, intelligence or you know, be emotionally intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Understanding who you are, not to let your feelings supersede your reality. You see what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas out here, niggas say, nigga, fuck your mama. He said, fuck my mama. My mama didn't raise me. And a nigga would crash out. You know what I'm saying? Just so niggas could remember not to say nothing about your little funky ass mama. And that's the problem, bro. We sit back and we glorify niggas all day long. Everything is predicated off of who's the fucking toughest all day long. Not about who's taking care of their kids, not about who's paying the fucking bills, not about overcoming hard challenges and making it about out from where you come from. The goal is to make it out from where we come from, not to stay there and fucking have little demon babies where everybody got to be a fucking killer and a shooter and do drive-bys on our own people. We not robbing no banks. We not killing no other ethnicities. Not saying that I want to, you know, entice that or anything like that. But what I'm saying is this, nigga. Why is it that, nigga, every day we go on this internet, we see everything on all these social media outlets, it's only about who's the toughest. It's never about who's the smartest. Just try to show a nigga, man, you could do more than just fucking fight. That's all a nigga could bring to the table. Oh, man, I know how to knock a nigga tooth out. Yeah, but you barely could fucking read. And to be honest, where all them niggas that was in them classrooms and shit, where did they go? Because nowadays in society, everybody and their mama is smart as hell. Appreciate the super sticker. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got all the fucking answer. All you niggas is hella smart. Some of you niggas was in some of them classrooms and shit where niggas see his friends and shit. Niggas be ducking. Mama, you got to get me out of this class. All of my girlfriends and all my girlfriends see me in this class. There's only 3 of us. And there's 2 teachers in here. Where them motherfuckers at? You know what I'm saying? Where are all them people? Well, where are all them people that was going to them psych wards? And you know what I'm saying? Some of you niggas went out, some of you niggas mamas and shit went out to that county building and told you to play crazy. And they put you on all them pills. Where them people at? Where are all they can't where they at? Because from what I see, bro, everybody get on this internet and everybody got all the answers and how they feeling. It just don't make no goddamn sense, man. Let's go.
Niggas will talk about angles and trajectory, and from a CSI perspective, this couldn't happen, that couldn't happen, and this ain't what they blah 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 and blah blah blah. Now we know it's not true. Now we know all the shit they was trying to tell the public is not true. Them niggas just simply sitting back, or they sat back and they watched and they listened to everything we're saying, and they crafted their response. It's like a 3rd grade elementary approach to this shit. They crafted their response based on what they had heard, based on the information that was put out to the public up to that point. Them niggas ain't gave us no truth. Don't forget this nigga said he never got stood over. He never got spit on. He never got handled like that. They was saying
You're making this shit so fucking worse because if they said it never happened, my nigga, that's helping JR. Why are you trying to boast and brag about how he actually did what he said he did? This does not help his case. Do you realize the nigga went from self-defense to attempted murder? Attempted murder. This nigga stupid, bro. Like, you want to prove JR's hard so bad. Let us find out he ended up getting some time and some nigga is calling JR Jessica in one of them motherfucking federal penitentiaries. Bending that nigga over and shit. You know what I'm saying? Making that nigga wash clothes and all that shit. Then what you gonna say? No, JR, I talked to JR. JR ain't motherfucking getting cracked in this motherfucking asshole, motherfucker. We gonna see, killer.
he was getting beat up so bad, it was a public relation campaign. Now the public relation campaign has turned to some motherfucking police investigation shit. Because if you telling me that the feds want to talk to JR, they want to get his version of the story, and according to Cartel Bo, oh yeah, the feds, they know he gonna tell. No, they ain't what the fuck they know, nigga. The feds don't know a motherfucking thing. The feds want a motherfucker to tell. Don't forget, he never made no motherfucking statement. He got the fuck on, nigga. The only niggas who've been up under the federal watch, up under the police thumb, is them NBA niggas.
You can't prove that.
The motherfucking police.
You can't prove that.
And to all you Detroit blogs, stop being reactionary, bro. Stop being reposters. If you wanna get to this shit, if you're gonna report, talk to people who actually are involved, or talk to people who are actually put in charge to have a conversation about what actually took place. If you can't talk to JR, to talk to a representative of JR. I'm in the media. Why you niggas ain't calling me? Not that I didn't even want y'all to. Just so we're on the same page. I don't want my phone to be, my phone already doing the motherfucking Y2C, right? So it's cool.
All right, so look, bro. Let's get down to the meat and potatoes, right? I'm not no fucking lawyer, but I do have common sense, and I know sometimes common sense is not common, right? Let's get to it. The government is the laws. They're not going to look at who started this shit first. It's going to get very complex, very complicated. It doesn't matter at this point. You have a guy who was a victim who ended up becoming a hero. It's going to get so complicated because of the fact that not only did you actually put down the person who was an imminent threat to you, the person who was a part of that, who made you a victim, who was jumping on you, they fled away. You chased them down with a weapon, a firearm. Not only did you shoot at him, but you shot into a crowd full of fucking people. This is why I say, nigga, y'all niggas is tripping, bro. I get it. I don't know if y'all niggas trying to hold on to that shit. The government is not going to argue who started it first. Irrelevant at this point. Once he turned around and start getting off on somebody, don't forget somebody else was shot in the fucking ass. You're going to have to be accountable for that. You see what I'm saying? And in the state of Texas, we don't know if you meant to shoot him in his ass. You start sparking shit everywhere. You see what I'm saying? So this is where it's going to get complicated, right? Now, I don't know all the lawyer terms and all that shit, but like I said, I am a common sense person. You got to realize, once you realize that, you know, there was no imminent threat, that's it. You only, in those scenarios, I think it's 3 to 5 shots. You see what I'm saying? To make sure that there's no imminent threat around you. Once you assess the room, you've seen that it was green. Nobody else had a gun, bro. They're going to look at the time frame, bro. They're going to slow that footage down. They're going to run all through that shit. So what Dogface is saying they don't know, they're going to do the math on that shit, man. They got CSI. They going to do the science on this shit, bro. Like, nigga, whatever clicked in that nigga once he got possession of the gun, the nigga turned into a demon. You see what I'm saying? That nigga JR nigga turned into John fucking Wick. Nigga, you already shot Ben10 a couple times. Boom, boom, boom. He laid out. You can see him standing. First of all, when he laid out, the nigga was like this, slumped. He was slumped, gang. Once you realize he's no longer an imminent threat, them gunshots, whatever that gun is, that Glock, that shit was loudest in that motherfucking restaurant, right? Everything stopped. Have you ever been in a restaurant where you don't hear no noise? Just a boom, 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 boom. People screaming, running everywhere. You're chasing the people who are running away with the innocent civilians shooting in the same direction. You hit dead end Ryan, you shot somebody else in the ass. The person you shot in the ass, right, was a civilian. How do you not account that for, how do you prove that? How do you prove that that person was a threat to you? You still shot in a crowd full of people. That's like shooting somebody in the fucking back. You see what I'm saying? You know damn well if somebody's running away from you, they're no longer an imminent threat. So they're going to use all of this shit. The government is going to bust this shit down. You're not going to be able to argue, well, they started it. Nah, niggas. Nah, it's not going to play out like that. I'm telling you, it's not going to play out like that. It's impossible. Why would the government care who started? All this elementary said, oh, he just defended himself. All right, we're way past that. It's going to get so complex, so complicated because you had no reason to run after the niggas who was running away from you. How do you explain that? You see what I'm saying? That was not an imminent threat. So what made you, so y'all tell me, what made him chase him down and continue to shoot when they were running away from him? What was the motive? Then you turn back and you shoot a man down when he's already down. Eyes closed, everything. What made you continue to shoot him again and again and again? Not only did you shoot him a couple more rounds, you spit on him, and then you cracked him in the head with the gun. He was not an imminent. He did not know the law. Then you're a felon. Then they about to have a fit. So you actually didn't bust your gun before. You see what I'm saying? You know you can't have no motherfucking gun. Yeah, you defended yourself. You made sure that there was no imminent threats around you, but you proceeded to continue shooting. There's no way he's going to come out of that motherfucker on top. Let's go.
NBA niggas. They're the only niggas who've been talking to the motherfucking police. Why are you leaving that part out? And to all you Detroit blogs, stop being reactionary, bro. Stop being reposters. If you wanna get to this shit, if you're gonna report, talk to people who actually are involved, or talk to
man, you know what? This nigga, hey, that nigga hot dog in the radio. That nigga talking about talk to the niggas that's involved. Bro, you was just a spokesman for him, man. I fuck with Dogface, but come on, bro. Come on, nigga. Stop trying to turn the station, nigga. Like everybody, he want all the shine off this motherfucker, bro, because, he know how to spin a narrative. You have no proof that NBA, Ben10 and 3 of them talking to the feds, bro. You're just throwing that out there with no core facts. No facts whatsoever. You see what I'm saying? You can't prove that, but you're dropping that shit out there. And once again, I just seen that in the comments. Not to mention, he evaded. He avoided the police. You left the gun and got the fuck up out of town. You didn't want to deal with that. You wanted to go get your yeah, nigga. Nigga, like shit, nigga, I gotta go home. Nigga, I gotta go get my shit in order. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, nigga, you know what you did. You know deep down, like, damn, I overshot that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You niggas know that shit, bro. And now that he see how real this shit is, it's bad. Now, it's so many allegations that's out there. I'm not gonna do what this nigga do. They saying somebody set him up. It was a reward to catch that nigga because he was on the run. All that shit. I'm not gonna buy in that shit. I'm not gonna say who else news speaking for him that could have possibly did that. We're not doing that over here. But yeah, come on, Dogface, man. Keep this shit clean, bro. You over here drawing a narrative just on JR.
the people who are actually put in charge to have a conversation about what actually took place. If you can't talk to JR, then talk to a representative of JR. I'm in the media. Why you niggas ain't calling me? Not that I didn't even want y'all to.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I don't want my phone to be, my phone already doing the motherfucking Y2C, right? So it's cool. But if you a blogger from Detroit, y'all can see these niggas from Texas, right? You can see niggas are trying to.
Man, that Dogface, you know you want everybody. You want all the motherfucking shine, motherfucker, because you know ain't this nigga, this is a one and done, baby. One and done. Nigga, cause what's the little young nigga name? 42 Doug just put up some paperwork on your ass and said you was all bad. Detroit niggas is not fucking with you. Cause I was like, damn, I fuck with Dogface. I like what he do. This because I might disagree with him. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But right now they saying they don't fuck with Dogface. They saying Dogface ain't really no nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? He just loud with it. You know what I'm saying? Like on some whack 100 shit. But you know, at the same time, you know, you can't tell no bloggers how to nigga react and shit. Nigga, who the fuck is you? That's like, man, you know what? I'm gonna tell them the truth, man. Any nigga that tell you what you can't do, nigga, get up on them niggas, bro. Get up on them. Nigga, ain't no nigga better than the next nigga on this internet or in these streets, bro. Ain't no nigga tell a nigga how to be him. Nigga, like, nigga was doing this shit before you start getting motion, bro. So if you Detroit bloggers watching me, man, keep doing y'all thing, bro. Straight up, man. And if that nigga got a problem with you, tell that nigga, get up with me, nigga. Straight up. Niggas ain't, why y'all not calling me? For what? Nigga, you ain't the only one that got common sense. Nigga, like, nigga, you could just tell that nigga be hot dogging the radio and shit, bro. No, niggas is not calling Dogface like that. Let's go.
Line it up to make it look like that, oh, they picked up Allstar JR because they know he gonna tell. You don't know a motherfucking thing about what no nigga gonna do. So if you a Detroit blogger, stop being reactionary, stop being reposters, do some due diligence, do some actual reporting if you're going to report on some shit. Don't just simply take what somebody else is saying and repost it to your page as if that shit is brand new and that shit is a matter of fact. Don't do no shit like that, bro. Because you can see niggas that's mounting up and trying to make a nigga look bad. Niggas trying to let Jay Prince Jr. escape from this shit. We are.
Nah, you trying to make sure that Jay Prince Jr. Yeah, look, he see the play. He see the play, bro. Look, nigga, that's the best thing them niggas trying to do. They're not trying to do no fucking talking, bro. You want JR to say, nigga, that Jay Prince Jr. had them niggas get up on them boys like that. See, you want that nigga to snitch. That's the cold part about it. Them niggas like, nah, bro, we did this shit on our own. Leave them. Think about it. If them niggas said that shit, the nigga Mob Tide, nigga Rap A Lot, nigga, that Rico is coming. It's gonna come, bro. And guess who holds that key right now? Allstar JR. Bro, let your lawyer do the talking for you, bro. You should not give no fucking statement. None of that shit. I'm pretty sure you probably talking to him, advising him, bro, telling people what they need to know, telling people that Jay Prince Jr. nigga told them little niggas to get up on you. You told you tell him I said it, nigga. I said for you. Yeah, nigga, Jay Prince Jr. told him. Them niggas saying, nah, Jay Prince Jr. had nothing to do with this shit, bro. Nothing to do with this shit. By them saying that he had nothing to do with this shit, that saves so much face, bro. They're trying to keep it between NBA Ben10 and Allstar JR. Why would you want to throw another nigga in that pot, bro? Jay Prince Jr. got up out of there. He didn't get shot. You see what I'm saying? He fucking a baby mama. What are you so mad for? What is your personal interest in this? You see what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what are you talking about? They trying to let of course, let Jay Prince Jr. Look, if they said, nigga, he had nothing to do with it, leave that shit alone, bro. Why you trying to bring this nigga back to the table? You see what I'm saying? Them boys already said that. You don't even know them niggas. If they're saying that he didn't do it, then that's them. You can't make them niggas say that Jay Prince Jr. sick them niggas on JR. Next, you want them to say that so JR don't have to snitch. JR don't have to snitch. All he got to do is keep his motherfucking mouth closed, tell his lawyer what his lawyer needs to know, and that's it. And anything else, tell him to prove it in court. That's it. He's not coming home, bro. No time soon. Unless you niggas got some motherfucking dog face money to bail his ass out. You know what I'm saying? And right now, if you really fuck with that nigga like that, nigga, if they get that nigga bail, nigga, put up all your jury and all that shit and get that boy up out of there. How about that? Let's go.
Already destroyed the whole nation, that the whole notion that Allstar JR was upset and tender about a female. We now know through an absolute fact, that it was Jay Prince Jr., who was the nigga who couldn't handle that her boyfriend, that her baby daddy, ex-boyfriend, baby daddy, was a nigga that he couldn't intimidate and couldn't run that.
This is what do you mean we now know? We don't know shit. Jay Prince Jr. said he has nothing to do with this shit. NBA Ben10 said he had nothing to do with this shit. Why are you trying to suppress the fact that you coming up with a narrative? We now know that he was bro, come on. No, they're not going to get Crime of Passion. Crime of Passion is so far done. It's over. Like, once you shot that other dude in the ass and you start firing this, you ran after the other dudes who ran away, right? It was not an imminent threat. Then you came back, shot that man down again, spit on him, hit him with the gun. They not go, yeah. They're not gonna care who started. Once again, they're not gonna care who started it. They're not gonna care what the actual situation was about. You see what I'm saying? They want something. They clearly want something that's bigger than just this altercation between Allstar JR and NBA Ben10, man. It's gonna get ugly, bro. And you know, JR need to tell them niggas what's his motherfucking jumpsuit size, extra medium or large. You know what I'm saying? Get comfortable. Yeah, boys. It's gonna be a long ride, boy. Let's go.
Bullshit montage shit on. That's what the fuck we know. What is you niggas talking about? Don't start that goofy ass shit. Right? If you from Detroit and you reporting on this shit, make sure you do your due diligence. Even if you can't talk to the people who directly involved, you can't have a conversation with JR. If you can't have a conversation with me, talk to somebody who's been Fed bound. Talk to a motherfucker. And it's 1,000 million niggas in Detroit who done shot niggas up, been in prison, did 20 years, came home, got exonerated. Talk to a motherfucker who's actually been in positions like this. Do what CNN do. When CNN and Fox News, when something happens, they interview motherfuckers who've actually been involved with situations similar to the ones that are making the headlines. And then they draw up on the preponderance of what they think most likely happened based on talking to people who have been in situations that are similar to the one that's in the motherfucking news making the headlines. Man, y'all cut that bullshit out, bro.
You shoot you. So you mean to tell me you gotta let a nigga rob you, shoot you, damn near kill you in front of your kids, and to prove that you a real nigga to a bunch of motherfuckers who ain't gonna pay your bills, who ain't gonna take care of your kids, or God forbid you die or some shit like that, right? You gotta prove to these motherfuckers, the motherfuckers that want you to prove they're a real nigga, right? The only motherfucker you should be trying to get right with is God, your kids, your woman if you have one, bro, and your motherfucking members that teach you that's reciprocating the energy you putting out. Other than that, man, fuck what people talking about. It's 2026. They trying to draft young men, all right, young boys to war. You know what the fuck that tell you? That in the future, it's some shit coming. So while we on this app worried about who the realest nigga, they steady locking traps to trap our ass in because we too busy trying to beat in these. Man, fuck all of that. If these niggas could get out here and go kill another nigga, won't you take your ass and go to the army? Since you niggas want to kill some shit, man, they got the military army right now, nigga. They give you a free license to kill all you want. Let's just stop killing our own fucking people, bro. How about that, man? Hey, we gonna leave it right there, gang. That's my time. I need y'all to like, bang out this video, man. Watch it all the way to the end if y'all still watching this shit. And I'm gonna see you on the next video. Let's get it. Let's go.